And there we are. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another wonderful Fast Friday in Link to the Past Randomizer community. I am Mr. Scruff Ninja Tuna, and I'm joined by the one, the only, the Nissan Sentra. How you doing today, buddy?
Pugchamp. I didn't think you would say Nias and Alex, but I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Scruff. How you doing?
Doing good myself. I'm happy that we're getting a bit of a change with our Fast Friday, getting a 0-0 Fast Ganon. So essentially, we're going to be hunting for Dark World access as soon as we can, and then bouncing over to the Ganon fight. What kind of weirdness are you expecting today?
I said earlier in the race chat, well, in the race room, go to GT because there's your fire sources.
I like that. So yeah, it's gonna be really weird to see what kind of stuff we're needing.
And we also got 4 cool runners here. We got Calvin, we got Technolink, Windfox, and Clover Prowler.
Yes, indeed, and thankfully their sprites are on point today. We've got ourselves a Psyduck, a Dragonite, let's see, a Vaporeon, and a Foxlink.
Feel like that Fox is a little bit misplaced with all these Pokemons.
Oh, I do appreciate what was said in the IRC, though. This is a furry convention.
I have to agree to that one.
Let's see. Oh, looks like we are starting with a sword as well, so that's going to be a little quicker.
Well, that's pretty interesting. That we're starting off with a sword, so we only need to actually find one more sword. You only need Master Sword. It would be nice with Tempered Sword, but these runners can do it with Master Sword only.
Oh yeah, I mean it's a type of thing that if you practice well enough in this kind of league or in any format, you're definitely going to learn how to do Master Sword Silverless Ganon. No problem.
So you asked me earlier, what do you think like the weird stuff? What do you think we can get for a weird scenario in this one?
I'm betting it's going to be the Moon Pearl. I think the Moon Pearl is going to be in a very weird location.
Could we get 3 pendant dungeons in Light World and have like Moon Pearl and Ped?
Yeah, I mean it's possible.
But we're off.
And it looks like we've got everyone but Technolink heading over at the Sanctuary. It pays off for Techno because he gets the Power Glove out of Link's house.
Having that glove and there's 3 bombs in Sanctuary, that's pretty good for Technolink.
Oh yeah, that's going to be an excellent start. Looks like the Tier 1 tree pole is just a 5 rupee count, so nothing too exciting there, but we are going to see what's on our bush crab, as well as within the Lost Woods area.
Getting that uncle check, and there's our blue boomerang.
Everybody loves the boomerang.
And the uncle chest, just having 20 rupees, but always great to have those early rupees before going to Kakariko.
Oh, most definitely. And I believe on the Lumberjack, that one's just a piece of heart, so it's vanilla. We ain't got to worry about that today. Ooh, getting a quick map check, too. It looked like we got a vanilla pendant on Tower of Hera there. Or was that... No, that was the red one. Okay, so we got normal crystals at Eastern and Desert with a red pendant at Hera. So sadly, not getting that pedestal Moon Pearl.
Dang it.
One day.
But there's a bow, a shovel, 20 rupees, and our big 20 in Blind's Hideout.
Not bad. Techno, unfortunately, only getting maps, money, and the small key in the back of Escape. So that does mean that we have an out-of-logic access to the Dark Cross from the backside. but it also means that the glove was necessary to get to it.
Yeah, nothing major with with that glove so far, but you never know what happens later on.
Yeah, we're finally checking out what's in the well here. First up is just some money. So getting close to that bottle vendor. Next we got our Fisher-Price shield, aka the pot lid. Some more money, some vampire skewers, and more money.
That's a pretty depressing Kakariko well.
Yeah, it hasn't been paying off too much. We got a refund over at the bottle merch, so that's a plus.
I don't think that bottle vendor should do business with that. He's not really good at running business, right?
I mean, yeah, all he's just spreading is all the filth that he gets on his hands when he changes out those rupees, man. Money is filthy.
So, except that bow and shovel, there's really nothing else here in Kakariko so far.
Yeah, that was kind of a letdown. Let's hope something good is in the shovel spot. Ooh, Techno showing us that stun prize. Just a heart refill, so not going to be really useful. But could be good in a pinch.
I think that was 50 rupees or 100 rupees on the library. It was at least rupees.
I'm definitely going to go ahead and just save that.
There's a flute on the erase game.
That is excellent. That's good for mobility. Although, with an early glove and early flute, that is making me think my silly shenanigans of, like, Moon Pearl in a very odd location may actually be true.
I mean, it's starting to feel like there's something fishy going on here.
You know, there's a small part of me that's really sad that you can't Super Bunny into Ganon fight.
I mean, that's very sad when you think about it, so I 100% agree with you.
Can you imagine, like, just completely foregoing one of the most crucial items just to go have fun with it? Ooh, mirror!
Didn't you say you wanted something good at the shovel spot? Because you certainly got something good there.
Heck yeah. And you know, that does put our Tower of Heron logic not full clearable without a fire source, but hey, that's 1 point away.
So, Vanilla Moon Pearl.
Yes.
Okay, so that shovel was extra good. So I guess Kakariko was kind of decent then.
Yeah, I'd vote that as a half stack Rico. Now, it's going to be intriguing where everyone's heading to now. Calvin and Windfox are heading over to South Shore. Mr. Chloe Prower is getting the stuff activated with the flute. So let's see, where is this Vaporeon going? Ah, also to South Shore. Very nice.
I think they want to. Our runners will probably hold off the mountain for as long as possible. Just if you get a hook shot or a hammer, to be able to just head over to the other side of the mountain as well.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Less double dips, the better. Unfortunately, it looks like the dam and the sunken chest are pretty much worthless at this point. We are finally getting our mini Moldorm cave check, though. Calvin 919 and Chloe Prower heading that way right now. Thankfully, that sword is going to make things super easy to deal with.
I gotta play it a little bit safe here because I only got three hearts, so
Ooh.
yeah.
And Calvin actually showing why you got to be playing safe.
Ooh, there's your book.
Alright, so that gives us desert access. Still need that fire rod or lamp to get to the back, but that's another dungeon almost fully clearable. Well, assuming boots aren't needed.
You want to check the tablets later on? The ether tablet?
Oh, yes. See, that's kind of a tricky thing, too. Do you wait to go up the mountain until you get that second sword secured to clear it all out, or do you just risk it and go right off the bat?
That is a very excellent question.
I think I would go ahead and risk it at this point. Especially since, ooh, boots.
Okay, so that desert palace is super clearable when we get a fire source.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we're getting everything we need to clear these dungeons. We are literally one fire source away from being able to clear every single Light World dungeon in its entirety. That is
And
nuts.
and this is 0-0 fast Ganon. If this was a regular seed, I would. Oh, wait, what was that? An ice rod or a fire rod?
Wait, what?
On Lake Healy Island. I'm not sure if it was an ice rod or a fire rod.
Oh man, I looked down at the wrong second. Ooh. Ooh, poor Calvin getting bodied by that crab. Hopefully he will go back for those boots. And nothing on the Zora ledge, so not going to be risking it for now. But it looks like Calvin is going to head over to Agina's cave.
Calvin going in without the boots. This could hurt Calvin if there's something we need on the torch here.
Yeah, this is risky business. Unfortunately for him, he died just before going to Ice Rod Cave, so he's not going to get those boots. Probably for a while.
First, check with those boots. We got 20 rupees from the bunk rocks, so nothing important.
Ooh, Techno is scaling the mountain, though, so we're going to see what's up here. Oh, it's a good boomerang! Yeah!
The best boomerang in the game. Okay, so there's a small key, so Calvin can only do what's the big chest here.
Yeah, so logically it is locked. He can still complete it, assuming he gets a fire source, but it is definitely locked for full completion.
So right now, Chloe Prower is actually the only one that's in a really good spot right now. If there is something good in Desert Palace, of course.
Mm-hmm. I mean, aside from the fact that it's a crystal in normal games, that'd be a good thing, but since this is 0-0 fast Ganon, you really don't want to clear any dungeon unless there's an item on the boss.
Yeah, and also the fact that this... Oh, there's your fire source. There's... Oh boy.
Okay, so every dungeon is now full clearable in the Light World.
And I do believe Chloe Prower's up on the mountain right now, right?
Yep, collecting that old man to get a safe spot and an item.
So Chloe will have that fire source going into desert and to Eastern Palace.
Ooh, that's gonna be excellent.
Oh, Chloe's inside
Oh.
the back of Escape. Well, Dark Cross.
That's right, because we ended up getting that small key from the back of Escape. Okay. This will be intriguing to see what we've got here. Chloe's got the door. Now I just need to get to the chest without dying. And I think it was just... What was there? It wasn't a map. It wasn't a key. It was something yellowish?
What
Could have
could
been
be
another sword.
yellowish? I don't think that was another sword.
Well, as soon as we get an menu...
Oh,
Oh, it's a bottle!
That's huge.
Heck yeah, that is awesome.
So since Technolink went to Moldarm here, I guess there's an item here? Or there's one in the basement. Oh!
Ooh.
That's...
Taking a fall.
And it's not a little fall as well. It's the big one.
Oh good, Calvin's heading back for those boots.
Probably going to get a little bit annoyed here.
Only slightly. Only slightly. Alright, Chloe is actually going to be doing the front of escape here. Now, we do know that there are going to be 3 items since we've already seen the map and the small key. So, this could be some more progression.
Ooh, okay. Chain of Burna.
That's an excellent find. Would have been better if it was the cape, but hey, safety is safety.
And Technolink got Moldarm in full rage mode.
Oof.
And Technolink is like, nope, I'm not going to deal with this.
Yeah, that you got to be careful when you're doing Fighter Sword Moldarm, because that thing will be annoying to fight.
But Chloe Prower is going to check out what that last item is. Hopefully it's something really good here. Something really spicy.
Nope, it was just 5 rupees.
What a letdown. Ooh, Techlink dying before turning in the old man.
Oof, that sucks. Thankfully, because he started that, he's gonna spawn right back there, so he can just continue walking.
And Chloe going in to our Crystal Desert Palace, not having that lamp, so we'll not be able to clear it.
But we will get to see what's over on the right side.
I do think Windfox showed us because he stole the small key from the back.
Did he?
But
I saw that he stole it, but I didn't see
missed.
him go back in.
I think there's a compass on the right side, but I lost the other stuff.
Ah, okay. Let's see what we've got. Calvin is going to be finding that lamp here shortly. Ooh, Wynn's got to be real careful not to die. Ah, there he goes.
There's a reason why Death Mountain is called Death Mountain, so you gotta play safe here.
Yep, those cabbages are pretty evil. Let's see if Calvin's gonna go ahead and climb up the tower, or... Yep, they're climbing the tower. So we're gonna see what the other item is in here. Meanwhile, Chloe is gonna go ahead and head over to the right side. Pretty neat little tactic there. Decided to go ahead and exit and then re-enter from the left side of desert. Since Chloe has the mirror, it's going to go ahead and put them right back to there once they're done checking these 2 chests.
Yep, we'll just be able to flute away.
As if they weren't even there.
So one of the items here in Desert Palace is a big 20. So there's an item on the boss.
I like it.
Ooh, Titan's Mitts, powder, and big 20 in the back of Sarashala's closet. We got some options here for the runners.
Now, Titan's Mitts is a fun one because that's going to go ahead and make it a whole heck of a lot easier for Dark World access. It kind of kills my Agawon dreams, unfortunately. But that does open up a place like Checkerboard for possible Moon Pearl.
Unless the Moon Pearl is on Pyramid's trophy.
But that'd just be mean.
But it would be just right there, next to Ganon, right?
Exactly, that'd be your go mode. And what better go mode than Moon Pearl?
Like, sure, you just have to, like, defeat every dungeon here to find your stuff.
Exactly.
Like second sword, but that's a different story.
Calvin taking down the wonderful Trolldorm only gets rewarded with a piece of heart, so Techno lucked out on that one.
I mean, in this game mode, I wouldn't say no to a piece of art. Just saying. Because you will need that health when you're going into Ganon.
Oh, ain't that the truth.
So, when Fox talking Thrashala, the green pennant is pod. I don't think we will be able, like, have to go in there, but you never know with this kind of crazy seeds.
Oh yeah, I mean, if we are unlucky enough, and we as in the runners, not the viewers, of course, we may be on a sword go mode type situation.
And Chloe Pryor doing the Super Bunny into Meyer, the Meyer shed.
Ooh, very nice.
And checkerboard. Is that the Moon Pearl? Is this going to be the Moon Pearl?
Oh, that's sad. It looks like Techno is going to go ahead and go back and fight the Armos Knights, though. Looks like there was an item back there, so we're going to see if this is going to be our last bit of progression. Because so far, we are running out of places to check. We've got Lanmo and Armos.
Did we find all the items? Oh, yeah, we did. Never mind, I was going to say, did we find all the items in Tower Farah? But yeah, the lamp is in there.
Yep, we got Lamp and a Heart Piece. Desert so far has just been Big 20 and Mystery Item. Ooh, Chloe is giving us a King's Tomb check. Let's see if this is going to be something good.
Hey, look at that.
Woohoo!
It's a Moon Pearl.
Alright, there is our Dark World access, and that opens up a whole heck of a lot more checks. So basically, Chloe is just hunting for that fire source and that sword, and whatever other conveniences Chloe wants before fighting Ganon.
I guess technically you need a hammer, or if you're going to stay in the Dark World, unless you want to do Aga. Unless you know how to fake flipper in the Dark World.
Yeah, fake flipper, current jump, one of the weird things like that. But, you know, these are some pretty talented runners. I think I can do it.
But do we want them to do it?
Oh, of course not. Oh, and wait a minute. Techno only found a map on Armos, so it looks like the last item was actually in the back. I think he. Oh, I think he actually
Ooh.
risked not getting that one.
That's a big risk to, like, big thing to do, actually.
Oh, yeah. And Techno still hasn't checked out what's over in the Ice Rod Cave. Oh, silvers!
Oh boy.
Okay,
That's definitely going to speed up that Ganon fight.
Chloe legitly has silvers now. They were in the chess game, so we can actually have that as correct. Oh, that is a fantastic find. Ooh. And when Fox just playing it safe, since he's only got the 4 hearts, he does not want to lose getting this item. Ah, it was just a heart piece. So once again, Technolink is able to go ahead and choose the right thing by avoiding that last item.
But at the same time, Technolink is going to miss out on so much free health here.
Oh yeah, he's only got 4 hearts and green mail. That's 1 bear hug and 1 fire bat. So that's gonna be dangerous. And a whole bunch of nothing in Thieves Town so far, unfortunately.
Isn't that like what it normally is? Like if it's like it's Thieves Town, it
Right?
never got anything right.
It's typically always useless.
So literally just a sword away. Well, I mean, Chloe still needs a fire source.
Yeah, Techno's needing those boots. Well, and a Moon Pearl, but we'll get there eventually. Looks like everyone's pretty much following the same tracks. Windfox is doing the front of Escape there, gonna find the Cane of Burna. Calvin gives us a full map check, finding a 5-6 for Misery Mire and Skull Woods, and the green pendant was actually Thieves Town with a blue pendant on Swamp. Nice. Ooh, and $300 for Chloe. That's good. He can go ahead and drink that green goo and exchange it for some blue. That's gonna help with the Ganon fight.
Yeah, I would rather prefer the blue one, since you kind of want to refill that health sometimes during the Ganon fight.
Oh, yeah. Since we got these runners just running around all over the place, I just want to remind you guys to please go ahead and give these folks a follow. They are giving up their wonderfully free time for our enjoyment, and they're putting on a good show. So I think it's definitely worth the time. And also give a shout out to our 2 trackers, So Call and Dark Diplomat, hiding behind the scenes pressing buttons, so we don't have to.
So we look smarter, Scruffy.
Exactly, and that's a lot of work. I mean, not the pushing buttons, making us look smarter.
Oh yeah,
Starting
definitely. Definitely. Ooh, bombos.
Yeah, it's because, like, wait a minute, that's a bad thing. We don't want bombos right now.
I was like immediately thinking about ice pals. I was like, nah, you don't want to dip in there.
Nah, not if we can help avoid it. That's for sure. And Chloe very quickly realizing that they're already in the light world. They don't need the mirror. And is rewarded with bombs.
So, this blacksmith are creating bombs these days.
Hey man, you gotta go with what's available. Supply and demand. People want bombs.
Technolink is heading to La Mola's here.
Ooh, alright, this is gonna be our next check to see what's over here. May not be too great unless it's a sword. That Calvin is following suit, so we're gonna go ahead and get 2 of them.
Fighter Sword Landmolas. Or bow strats, if you want to use that.
Good
Use
old
some
NMG
NMG
strats.
while... Yeah, doing NMG strats during randomizers. Who would have thought that?
I gotta give props to anyone who's able to go ahead and complete that, because, oh boy, it is so freaking difficult. I mean, it's bad enough with silvers, because you gotta time it just right, but with normal arrows, you gotta do that 8 times!
Yeah, it's not fun. It's definitely not fun.
I know math, that's for sure. 3 times 3 is definitely 8.
I had to think, actually. My math is so bad. Oh, there's your hammer on the Stumpy kid.
Definitely opens up more checks. I mean, you kind of don't want to see that, because you really want to just find a sword. Items leading to more progressive searching is not a good thing.
I mean, you don't need to do Aghanim now, since you can just run over to the pyramid when you get your sword.
Oh, that is true. Okay, so that is a plus. Unfortunately for Calvin and Technolink, though, they are just met with 5 rupees for defeating these wonderful dirt worms.
And technically needs to be super careful here. Ooh, nice.
Chloe is up to 7 hearts so far. That's getting good. If we get a blue armor here pretty soon, blue tunic, that's going to set it up perfectly.
Is Hype Cave real Hype Cave today, or is it still fake Hype Cave?
Come on, Master Sword Blunick. Master Sword Blunick.
Oh, there's a
that's
Master
one.
Sword.
Come on, Master Sword Blunick. Oh, but it's all right. We'll take the heart piece and the heart container. So, okay. Technically, Chloe is ready to fight the big pig. Oh, no. Chloe still needs that fire source. Never mind.
The only thing Chloe Power needs to do that we know is going up Tower of Farah. And it looks like Chloe Power is hitting the right spot here.
But man, oh man, this is going to be nerve-wracking. With 8 hearts and green mail, you can take 2 fire bats or 1 Ganon hug before you die. So that's going to be troublesome.
You better play it careful, that's sure. Where is Technolink going? Are we going to go to the front of Escape here?
Oh, I hope this isn't... Oh, well, he still needs that sword. Oh, he hasn't been to Dark Cross yet! Okay, this is good for Techno. This is going to go ahead and secure him his bottle.
Let's see what Ether Talbot got. Junk.
Yeah, it just bums.
Ooh, Windfox needs to be super careful. Only half a heart and got 3 Lamos.
Ooh, yeah, that's tough.
Chloe Power will be in go mode in just a few seconds here. Okay.
Doesn't want to risk it, thinking that the climb is worthless, but yeah, that's a good decision since... Boom! Chloe's in go mode. Ah, and that's right. Calvin... Oof. Poor Windfox taking that death.
That is rough.
Calvin was able to go ahead and pick up that Moon Pearl out of King's Tomb and just secured their silvers. So that is 2 of our 4 players with the easy Phase 4 Ganon fight. Chloe... Alright. You think this is going to be a first try for Chloe?
I know Chloe's really good at execution. Yeah, this is going to be a first try.
Now, the only worrisome part is Chloe's going in with just a green potion, so no health restock.
And the first phase here is going to the first 3 phases going to be, well, at least the first 2 phases going to be super brutal to because you need to dodge and spin. So you need to spin to win.
Mm-hmm.
Unless there's a tempered sword here on the pyramid ledge.
Oh, that would be fantastic. I bet you anything Chloe's gonna check that just before heading in. Ah.
Well, here we go. First strike for Chloe.
Alright, falling into Ganon at 32.53. Let's see if you can set up the first strike. Now, if you go ahead and hold the sword over to the left here, or on the south side, you can actually get it to kind of bounce off the trident as he's throwing it, so you can get an extra spin in.
So that's how you do it. Interesting. Thanks, Gruffy. Now I learned something else.
It's kind of hard to set up with just a Master Sword. Much, much easier to do it with the Tempered. But that's what allows you to do a one cycle phase. Now the good thing here is since we do have those silvers, this is just going to be 12 hits for the first phase, 12 for the second, 4 for the third, and then shoot those arrows. Ooh, Chloe's got to be real careful though. Thankfully, Chloe does have that Kina Burna. It would give a lot of lag, but that honestly would save him the trouble of having to climb back up if he dies.
There's the Moon Pearl for Wind Fox. And Technolink is going to pick up his...
Oh,
ouch.
No, you should have used the Kina Burna.
Ouch. That's all I'm going to say. Ouch.
The problem when you come into these certain scenarios, and most low percent players will definitely tell you this, be patient. If you are one hit from death, be patient. Oh, we got ourselves a single arrow of destiny over on Calvin's side. Let's check out those hammer pegs for us. He's able to get 3 hits in the big pig before swiping over to the top there.
Okay, so that was the ice rod on Lake Healy Island.
Ah, okay. Alright, so that's 1 hit for phase 2. Just play it real safe here, Chloe. You've got 1 fire bat before you take another death.
Ouch.
And it's gone. Alright, we're at 3 for phase 2. Meanwhile, Wind Fox picks up their silvers. See, that's the trouble with something like Kina Burning. You use that as a last resort. You don't want to use it because you can't charge with it.
Yup. Ouch. That's, yep. But they're going back in there.
Yep. Chloe's not giving up. That's good. Meanwhile, Techno is just about 30 seconds away from getting their Moon Pearl as well. Going to be joining Calvin and Wind Fox. See, this is the problem when it comes to low percent. The nerves just get you. Because being 2 hits away from death is insane. Especially if you're looking at that... See, that's why it's good to go ahead and time your hits, so that way you just basically bounce off that trident. Ooh, Chloe getting a fantastic spot.
This is where you want to be at. Like, you want this... Ouch.
Oh, no. That's why you gotta be real careful, too. Getting real close, though. There goes Techno with the Moon Pearl, so all 4 of our runners have Dark World access. Wind Fox is probably going to be getting that Hammer and Master Sword here shortly. They'll only be up to 5 hearts, though. They skipped out a lot of heart containers.
And you don't want to skip out on the heart containers. Very important to have it.
Ooh,
Ouch.
and that's a bear hug from Ganon.
I think Ganon doesn't like Pokemons.
Nah, he's obviously a Flareon fan.
Or Jolteon.
Nah, he seems more like a Flareon type of dude.
Yeah, true. Calvin about to hit go mode. Looks like Calvin haven't picked up that bottle though, so this is going to be pretty rough for Calvin.
Yeah, not having any type of safety is just going to be a pain in the patootie. Ooh, Techno is actually heading back over to land mode to go ahead and, oh, no, he's just checking the right side. Okay, that's good. Oh, and okay, this is actually going to be excellent for our other runners here, which would explain why Calvin's going back, as both New York Rambler and Dark Diplomat have stated in chat. The reason why Calvin's wasting the time to go back over here, it's not a waste. He's about to get his Tempered Sword.
Oh, that is huge.
So this is going to be a much easier fight for Calvin 919. He's going to have a Tempered and Silvers, so he should be able to go ahead and just take down this big pig like it was nothing.
That's why you check your tablets when you have the access to do it.
Wind Fox is heading up to go to Aga 1, I think? No, yes? Maybe?
Yeah, he's going it. He's going for Aga.
Does Wind Fox forget that he's got Glove and Hammer, maybe?
I think he does. Because that is so much faster than what Wind Fox is going to do.
Meanwhile, Chloe did make it to Phase 3, so we're just one more spin away from getting to Phase 4 and having fun with our silver arrows.
Oh no, Silvers. My true weakness.
Fairly certain it would be like Maple.
Yeah, right? What is wrong with you, Ganon?
I mean, really, what's a pig's weakness? Maple syrup.
And there we go, get your GG's in the chat. Oh, you missed
not
one
yet.
shot. Okay.
Not yet. Almost. So I'll make sure you
I got too
doesn't
hyped.
die.
I got too hyped, okay.
Oh, no!
It was just one shot away.
Commentator's curse!
Scruffy, don't kill me.
Oh, poor Chloe.
So this one looks like Calvin might overtake Chloe here.
Yeah, this is going to be a fantastically easy fight with Tempered.
Still needs to be a little bit careful for Calvin with his health situation.
Calvin's not even risking it with those spins. He's just going to keep whacking away.
And Windfox just realized I don't need to do Aga Tower.
Oh, I'm glad that he did. This is going to save him some time. Oof.
Ooh, there goes Calvin. I'm telling you, even if you have a Tempered Sword, you still need to be careful. You can't tank the damage.
Not at all. It's the type of thing that, you know, you sit there and you hit him and it's like, ugh, you're dead. See, this is actually a really great mode to be playing on Fast Ganon right now, or Fast Friday, just because we have our wonderful Link to the Past Randomizer League going on week number 6. It is the spoiler co-op race this week.
And those are all like spoiler key sanity, and you want me to tell them what our lovely crowd what that is?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so spoiler key sanity. It's key sanity, so all the maps and compasses and all that good stuff. Small keys, big keys are shuffled around the places. But The runner is not alone. Your runner will have a co-pilot. The pilot will will get the spoiler log at the exact same time as the race starts, and it's going to guide you through the race as fast as possible.
Which also means, typically, you're going to do this Ganon fight either Master Sword or Tempered, and most of the time without silvers.
And mostly with really low health, because sometimes it's really hard to route in the health situation as well.
Yep, so if you guys want to see some more interesting stuff like this, please feel free to go ahead and check out the Link to the Past Randomizer League. It will go ahead and give you a schedule with all of the upcoming races today, tomorrow, and Sunday.
But there we go, Chloe Prower takes down the big pig of Ganon.
So slap them GGs in chat for Chloe Prower.
And Chloe Prower crossed the bridge and finished first on the restream. So,
Yep,
Scruffy, we have a situation here in the in the race chat.
It is a cool seed, right?
So
that is... Well, I mean... Okay. Yeah, a slight situation there. It's word to the wise. If you ever want to race these things, be sure that when you enter the IRC chat room, to always put .join before a race starts. Always. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, we actually got the person here. Chloe Prower, GG's to your, I guess, first place on the restream, but situation, please.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm tired. I'm sorry.
That's all right. I mean, you technically finished third overall, so that's good.
I mean, I don't know why I didn't join the race channel. And I typed out ready too. Nothing came up. I'm just not paying attention, so whatever.
It's
Oh,
all right. Well, hey, you want to know something that'll make you feel better?
No. Yes,
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Tempered was on Bombo's tablet.
Of course it was. It was like 4 feet away. I'm like, Bonta's already done though. He probably found Lamp just like sitting on the Death Mountain. Probably
Yeah, but
like
it's
2 feet
Bonta.
away. I know it's Bonta.
Bonta's got like some weird mystical future reading ability. Puts him like
Okay,
10 minutes
but,
ahead of
like-
everybody.
But like, I figured he one-shotted Ganon, so he found everything and it took him about 25 minutes. So I figured he went up to the mountain and then went to Desert Palace.
And so, Chloe, how did you feel about this? Pretty nice, right?
Yeah, it kept giving us stuff, and I'm like, does it want us to do Hera? Does it want to do Eastern? How about Desert? And I'm like, alright, let's put Moon Pearl and Kingston.
Well, I mean, seeing as how you could logically full clear every single Light World dungeon.
Right, it's like, I mean, I know, like, the logic, even with Beatable, it still likes to hide things, but especially with Beatable, like, when it front-loads an item like that, like, all the Sphere 1 stuff that it front-loaded, it's like, if it's given this to me this early, there might be something behind it. For a Beatable, right? That's the way I was figuring things.
I gotta say though, Chloe, your routing was really good. You were in Dark way. You had a huge lead going in. That's the word I was thinking about.
Oh yeah. I mean, you dropped into that Ganon fight a good 10 minutes before most others.
Yeah, when I got the mitts, I'm like, I got mitts and boots. It's gotta be something. So I was gonna do Eastern at that point, and I'm just like, let's just check Kingston real quick. And then from there, it's just a matter of finding the sword and a fire source, and then not dying terribly over and over.
Speaking of not dying terribly over and over, so who's doing the spoiler co-op this week for your team?
I'm actually not in the league. I
You're
was
not
on
in the
vacation
league?
when I was on vacation when it started and I missed it.
Oh, shame on you. I would have loved
Well-
to see you in the league.
Since we have people running in the league, I guess free agent for next season, Chloe Brower. Shout out to
Yeah.
anybody needing
Dude,
a
it's
player.
fall because they've been so good. The matches have been so good to watch. Holy crap! I'm sorry. Some of them have just been awful, like the cross key or the mystery seed weeks with just like ridiculous cross.
Awful? I think you mean hilarious.
Oh well, awful for the runners. I have empathy, but I don't pity them that much.
But yeah, I gotta say, this is a really good seed for you to go through. I mean, the Ganon fight was a bit tricky, but the fact that you went in with green mail and 8 hearts, I mean, the fact that you were able to complete it is still just awesome.
I mean, I figured I'd have a couple deaths on it. I was really upset when that torch went out on that last one, right before I got the last spin in.
Oh yeah, I
He
kind of
was-
cursed you there, Chloe. I was like, oh, get your GGs in chat, and oops. Yeah, I'm sorry for that one, Chloe.
he always likes to bait me on my last arrow. He does it. He like taunts me. It's like, I'll let you get 3 in, and then he just. But yeah, I mean, it's fast Ganon. What do you want? We did 0-0 fast Ganon. You're expecting to go in with nothing, or otherwise you're spending time looking for other stuff. It was nice enough to give us a bottle of the amount of parts that it did.
Yeah, we were kind of surprised about that. What was your choice in not going and getting a blue potion instead of using that green one?
Green one still? I don't know. I didn't feel like using it just to go for a green one. I actually figured at the time I was going to be doing probably silverless Ganon, but then it actually gave us silvers, which is weird.
That is
I don't
pretty
know.
awesome.
I probably could have gone to blue, made it a little safer. But I was also at 8 hearts, which is 2 hits anyways, so it doesn't totally
True.
matter either way.
I mean, that's technically like, that's 2 fire bats or 1 Ganon hug.
Right, exactly. It's not like his damage is a base of 4, and then it's only in the 3rd phase that is actually lower to 2, but touching him is still 8 hearts no matter what.
Oh yeah. Just go ahead and be a little bit seasonal and just rename Ganon to COVID for the season. Hey, don't touch it!
Please keep 6 tiles away.
Oh, speaking of Ganon, it looks like Calvin has finally made it over to Phase 4. He was one of the lucky ones that was able to go ahead and get the Tempered off of Bobo's tablet. So he's about ready to finish this up. He just got to go ahead and skewer that big pig with a couple more silver arrows.
And Technolink is doing a really fantastic job as well here.
Yeah, thankfully everyone decided to go ahead and go for Thieves Town and pick up those silver arrows, which is a blessing in disguise, I tell you what.
You kinda had to. I mean, Dark World Access was just mids, and
Get your GGs in chat for Calvin. This guy's going to cross this bridge and is going to finish. Calvin finishing with a 4th place, 51 minutes, 32 seconds.
GG's.
And also get your GGs in the chat for Technolink.
And there we go, crossing that bridge.
We're joined by Calvin. GG's.
Hey, GG guys.
Man, I gotta say, that was a beautiful, beautiful thing of checking Bombo's tablet before anything else.
You know, I'm like, I know I can't get this, but what if it's like blue mail or a mail upgrade or whatever? I'm like, oh, a sword, awesome, cool, you know? And then I'm like, it's not too far away, so when I find one, I was going to come back no matter where I found my master sword, come get that, just to make the fight a little easier.
But definitely a good idea.
We are also joined by Technolink. GG.
Hello. It's a very interesting seat.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Oh man, I love the 0-0 seats.
We are also joined by Windfox. That unfortunately took the forfeit, but GG's.
Yeah.
GG's, guys.
That was one heck of a Ganon fight. Green mail, almost no hearts. Only 2 swords?
Yeah, only enough sword. Found my master in hype.
There was a tempered on Bombo's tablet.
Oh, okay. I would have liked that.
That would have made it way easier for me. My master fight is very weak right now.
I mean, for me though, like with the low amount of hearts, you could only take like 1 or 2 hits. It was still a bit nerve-wracking for me.
Well, it's a good practice for spoiler week.
True that.
But yeah, it was a very nice seat, and I think that 0-0 is well, it's very, very, very interesting.
Yeah, interesting's a good word for it.
Yeah, and well, I didn't lose to Chloe.
It's alright. We all know in our hearts who the true winner was this seed.
That was Bolta.
Exactly.
I think it was Ganon.
It was ridiculous. 28 minutes. I was like, how?
It's Bonta. I mean, I'm still not convinced he's not some weird robotic AI program that has just infiltrated Twitch and decided to just destroy this game.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I wasn't even in Go mode when Bonta finished, so it was just he's nuts.
Right, I'm heading off. Thanks for the 0-0.
And thank you for running. It was a great restream for you guys.
GG's Techno.
GG.
Alright, well, any last words from our runners here before we end up moving on to something?
Nope. Just find more hearts before answering your Ganon fight in another seed like this. He is the true winner.
Yeah, 5 hearts was rough. But again, thanks for the restream. Thanks for having me on here. Thanks to obviously our commentators and trackers for making this race possible.
Well, thank you guys for running, and of course our amazing trackers that made us look way smarter, Scruffy.
Oh, most definitely. And once again, shout outs to everyone that decided to participate in this race, all those that were off of Restream, and the 4 brave souls that decided to go ahead and play this fun seed on Restream. Go ahead and give a follow to Calvin919, Technolink, Windfox470, and Chloe Prower. All did a fantastic job.
And of course, to you, Scruffy, thanks for doing commentaries with me today.
Oh, my pleasure. It's always a nice thing to go ahead and co-commentate with Nissan Sentra. It's one of my favorite vehicles of all time. But with that, I think it's about time to shut things down. So thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you all in the next episode.
Have a nice evening.
Doodles.